Canon looks like they're finally stepping up with the R6 Mark III, and if these leaks are anything to go by, we're in for something big. The rumors are rolling in, and the biggest surprise? A major display upgrade that could change the game. We've got all the latest buzz on what to expect, and if history tells us anything, these leaks are usually spot on. So, is Canon finally delivering the screen we've been asking for? Let's find out. Canon might finally be coming forward with the R6 Mark III's display, and if the latest leaks hold true, it's taking a cue from Sony, specifically the A7 R5. That means a hybrid display mechanism, allowing both full articulation and tilt functionality. For photographers and videographers alike, this is a major win. Whether you're capturing low-angle shots, working in tight spaces, or vlogging with a front-facing setup, this level of flexibility is exactly what Canon users have been asking for. But the real story isn't just about how the screen moves. It's about what it's made of. Canon has reportedly ditched LCD in favor of an OLED panel, a long overdue upgrade. If you've ever used an OLED screen, you know the benefits: richer colors, deeper blacks, and superior contrast. This means better visibility in bright conditions and improved color accuracy for video shooters and content creators. Given Canon's history of sticking with LCDs, this shift to OLED could be a game changer, especially for those who prioritize image quality on the go. Of course, it's not all upgrades across the board. While the screen is seeing a big leap forward, the electronic viewfinder might not be as fortunate. Rumors suggest that eye tracking tech, something found in Canon's higher-end models like the R3 and R5, won't make it into the R6 Mark III. It's likely a cost-saving measure, ensuring the camera remains competitively priced. While the EVF will still be solid, it won't have the same premium enhancements as its pricier counterparts. That said, for anyone who spends a lot of time shooting video or working in environments where color accuracy is crucial, the OLED screen alone might be worth the upgrade. This could be one of the most significant mid-range improvements Canon has made in years, finally bringing its display tech in line with the competition. Canon isn't just focusing on the display with the R6 Mark III. There are plenty of other upgrades under the hood that make this camera worth paying attention to. One of the most notable changes is the new 24-megapixel sensor. While it's not a massive leap, it should provide noticeably more detail in your shots. And when you combine it with Canon's latest image processor and in-body image stabilization, low-light performance is expected to see a solid improvement. Speaking of image stabilization, Canon isn't making drastic changes here, and honestly, they don't need to. The original R6 already had some of the best stabilization in the game, offering up to 8.5 stops of compensation. Whether you're shooting handheld in low light or capturing fast-paced movement, the R6 Mark III should continue to deliver buttery smooth footage. Now let's talk autofocus. Canon is borrowing the autofocus system from the EOS R5, which means fast, precise tracking that locks onto subjects effortlessly. While it won't have the advanced eye-tracking tech found in Canon's flagship models, it's still one of the best autofocus systems you can get at this price point. And if you're into action photography, here's where things get exciting. 30 frames per second shooting in 14-bit RAW using the electronic shutter. That means you can capture fast-moving subjects with incredible detail, and thanks to a 1/180s sensor readout speed, rolling shutter distortion is dramatically reduced. No more weird warping when panning too quickly. Just clean, sharp motion capture. Canon is also introducing in-camera neural network noise reduction, which sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. In practice, it should mean cleaner images with less noise, particularly in high ISO, low-light conditions. If you're a night photographer or frequently shoot in tricky lighting, this could be a huge advantage over previous models. And for video shooters, Canon isn't holding back. We're talking Cinema 4K at 120 frames per second in Super 35 mode, 6K at 30 frames per second, and 4K at 60 frames per second in Cinema Raw Light. That's an insane level of flexibility whether you're vlogging, making documentaries, or need a solid camera for professional work. Plus, some long overdue quality of life upgrades are finally here. A full-size HDMI port and a CF Express card slot alongside the SD card slot, giving you faster write speeds for high-resolution footage. So, what's the verdict? The Canon R6 Mark III is shaping up to be a serious contender in the mirrorless space, balancing photo and video capabilities with meaningful upgrades. While the OLED display is the standout feature, The combination of improved autofocus, fast burst shooting, noise reduction, and high-quality video options makes this a well-rounded upgrade for both photographers and filmmakers. Whether you're shooting fast action, working in low light, or pushing the limits of 4K and 6K video, this camera is designed to keep up with your creative demands. While the OLED display is certainly the highlight, the Canon R6 Mark III has a lot more going for it under the hood. One of the most exciting upgrades is its burst shooting speed, a feature that action photographers, sports shooters, and wildlife enthusiasts will appreciate. With the ability to shoot up to 30 frames per second in 14-bit RAW, this camera isn't just fast. It's built to capture fleeting moments with incredible detail. Paired with Canon's advanced autofocus system, borrowed from the R5, it ensures precise subject tracking, making it easier to lock onto moving targets with accuracy. Whether you're tracking an athlete mid-sprint, a bird in flight, or everyday fast-moving subjects, this camera is designed to keep up with the action effortlessly. Canon has also addressed the storage and workflow needs of professionals by adding a CF Express card slot alongside the SD card slot. This means significantly faster write speeds, making it ideal for those shooting 6K or 4K video or capturing high-resolution bursts without bottlenecks. This is a big deal for professionals and hybrid shooters, ensuring you won't be slowed down by storage limitations. As for image stabilization, Canon has wisely kept the 8.5 stops of in-body stabilization from its predecessor, one of the best in the industry. This means you can expect smooth, shake-free footage, even in low-light or handheld shooting situations. Whether you're recording video on the go or taking long-exposure shots without a tripod, the stabilization system remains one of the R6 series' strongest features. But is the R6 Mark III a must-have upgrade? That depends. If you already own the R6 Mark II, the differences may not feel groundbreaking. The OLED screen, improved autofocus, and performance boosts are compelling, but not necessarily game-changing for those content with their current setup. However, if you're upgrading from the original R6, or even an older DSLR like the 6D, the difference will feel massive. You're getting a more refined sensor, faster processing, better low-light performance, and significant video enhancements, all at a price that remains relatively accessible. Speaking of price, the expected range of $2,500 to $2,800 positions the R6 Mark III as a sweet spot between mid-range and high-end mirrorless cameras. It's a serious tool for hybrid shooters, those who want professional-level performance but aren't quite ready to invest in Canon's flagship models. Canon has smartly balanced cutting-edge features with practicality, making this an appealing choice for enthusiasts, content creators, and even semi-professionals. If the rumors hold true, the Canon R6 Mark III could be one of the most well-rounded cameras in its class, particularly for video shooters and photographers who need flexibility without going full pro. And with an official announcement likely just around the corner, it might not be long before we see exactly how this camera stacks up in real-world use. So, what do you think? Is the R6 Mark III shaping up to be the camera you've been waiting for? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on all the latest camera news and leaks.